Hi, could I get a large black coffee, please?
Large black, anything else?
That's it, thank you. Thank you. $2.50. What's going on? Don't stop believing. Telephone rings. Bam bam bila, bam bam. Wants a bam bam. Janie got a gun. Thank you. You too.
Thank you for using self-checkout.
Hello. Bye. One more stop. Need a little dessert. Hi, how are you? All right. I'm looking for like a nice dark chocolate with salt in it. Oh, okay.
Were you thinking, is it a gift or for you?
Just for me. Let's do 4, please. Thank you very much. Bye. I asked the young lady in there what's a great mom and pop shop for breakfast, and she mentioned, oh, there it is, the Locals. So there's another place that she really liked, but she said the Locals pretty good and they're open tomorrow. The other place that she recommended is not open on a Monday, so we'll have to do that another time, but we'll definitely support this local place. Good day.
Good day, how are ya?
All right, how you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Just one night, please. Regular campsite.
I'll get you the one with no neighbors.
Perfect.
To be a bit more private.
Chances are nobody else will come in tonight.
Yeah. All right, so this is where we are right now.
Okay.
Your site is right there. It's 373.
Okay.
Showers and everything are in there as well.
Got
The
it.
store is open until 5 o'clock and reopens at 8:30 in the morning.
I guess all this is closed. All this is closed. Like
Yes.
everything's closed.
Yeah, you can walk over there. You just cannot drive over.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. $373. We got one trailer there, and the lights are on. $373. Is this C372? It's $373. I can't believe I'm camping in this. This is crazy. Fun, but crazy. And they do have electrical site here, but I don't have anything. I've got my big jackery, so I'm gonna actually back it up maybe a bit more. I can utilize that table. So my closest neighbor's way over there. There's an empty site right here. Look how much snow there is. Empty site right here, and then that person over there. Oh, they left wood here. Nice. So somebody's been here in the last day or two. I did bring a tarp I could just throw over that if I need to. Lots of stuff to do. I'm gonna keep my beer out here. There we go. So I brought extra wood. I got my little camp stove right there. Got my power. Got that wood, that wood. Let's set up. Pretty much all set up, and just got to get this fire stove going. I didn't really want to cook on a big campfire like that, so I brought the small solo camp stove, and the weight of the snow is already pulling this down. And anyway, so I'm gonna cut up the sausage. Actually, I'm gonna get the fire going first. That's probably the best idea, and then we'll keep moving on forward with that. And we're doing a Zatarains Jambalaya mix. The one thing I forgot was the shrimp. I wanted to do shrimp and sausage, but oh well. So diced onion. Put a little oil in the bottom. That flame's going good. I'll let it die off a bit maybe. Oh my gosh. Nailed it. Got to bring that to a boil. Then we're going to put all the jambalaya mix in there. It's rice and spices and little bits of red pepper and things. All the things you need for a jambalaya. The weight of the snow is bringing my tent down big time. It is boiling already. Holy cow. The stove is fast. Oh, it smells great already. While we're waiting, I might as well have a Guinness. How many of my Irish friends are out there who love their Guinness? I love their Guinness. Oh, beautiful. Oops. Just got to boil that down. And then we'll add the meat back in, get that warm. And then we'll eat. I'm so glad I brought this light. This is great. Definitely need more fuel. Time for a little taste test. The onions are still crunchy. The rice probably needs to be a little more cooked. It should have simmered for a while, but time for dinner. I'm going to put some water in there. Try to work off some of this debris. Check that out. So yummy. Jambalaya while winter camping. Quick cheers to all you guys. The best thing about winter camping, your beer never gets warm. Cooking over a stove like that, first time I've ever done that. Not so easy. I can't control the temperature, I can't control the height. I'm sure if you had like some type of a gizmo to bring it up higher and bring it down, you'd have to keep taking the pan off. Like the rice, it would have been definitely a little bit better if I cooked the rice a little bit longer, but I guess I could have added more water. Let it render down a bit more. This was amazing, by the way. Setting all this stuff up and a little bit of a snowstorm. Wasn't a blizzard, but the snow was coming down. As you can see, this thing just kept getting heavier and heavier. Lots of snow. The chorizo is nice and spicy. Plus the jambalaya mix. I'm so glad I added onion. If you ever try this, add the onion. That whole box serves 4 people. So this is like a 2-person serving. So I suggest use a whole box. If you're going to cook for 4, use the whole box plus 4 chorizo sausages. That's amazing. I got this idea from somebody on YouTube who had other things to cook other than hot dogs. And he said when he was a kid, you know, you go camping, you get to break out the hot dogs or hamburgers or whatever, and you cook your hot dogs over the fire. And that's what his whole idea of camping was. And then he looked over to the campsite beside him, and they were cooking up sausages in like a skillet and all that. And he's like, the smell was amazing. So he decided, never again, just do hot dogs for your whole camping trip. Make amazing foods like this. And that is amazing. That is great. I'm really happy I pulled it off. It's like snowing so hard. The cameras are freezing. That's a great piece of advice. After you finish cooking, if stuff's stuck to the bottom, put some water in it, crank up the heat. All the stuck rice is all coming off right now. I'll be able to wipe it out, temporarily clean it. As soon as I get home, I'll re-season the pan in the oven. And then it'll be ready for our next adventure. Last full spoonful. I am definitely gonna add that to my camping dinners in the future, and you should too, because that's how good it is. Look at this mess I gotta clean up now. Just basically wipe everything down, try to put it somewhere, and make the best of it. All my stuff is all cleaned up. The stove has cooled completely down very quickly. There's zero heat to it now. So I'm gonna put it back in the bag, back into the box, and put that away for now. This thing has been absolutely amazing. It's just standing anywhere close to it, I'm just getting so warm. But like the temperature right now is -1, which is just under 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Anyway, we'll tidy up. Look how cold that's getting. Jeez. And we'll put this thing away too. Oh. It is definitely cold in here still. It's 54.9 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 12.8 degrees Celsius. But it'll get hotter in here as soon as now that the door is closed. I'm going to be using that cup tomorrow for coffee. As you can see, I bought some Starbucks instant coffee, and let's put this thing right there where I normally put it. Nothing's around it. It's all nice, ready to go. Put away my super handy Leatherman knife. And what is for dessert? I wanted something very yummy for dessert today, and I bought these for Carol. Ted Lasso, and they are blue raspberry candy. I just think she'll love this little container, so that'll be a stocking stuffer for sure. And the Nutty Chocolatier, if you're ever in Huntsville, give them a shot. They have, obviously, as you can see in the video, they have amazing food, candies, chocolates, and they have these little truffles. And these are caramel inside, dark chocolate with sea salt on it. I bet they're very hard right now. Yep. Right away you get the salt. Then slowly the dark chocolate. And inside, very creamy, very buttery tasting caramel. And of course, it's really chewy. Look at all that beautiful salt on there. That is so delicious. I want to bite it and pull, but I'll probably lose little bits of chocolate everywhere, so it's all going in. What a great way to end off a meal like that. What's crazy right now is that it is 5:30 at night. I'm so glad I started to get my button gear when I did, because it would have been pitch black if I decided to get up here now, obviously. So I'm super happy that I left home at around 12 and then meandered my way up to Huntsville after gassing up and after getting my coffee. There was one accident. A guy in a truck flipped over there in Huntsville, but there was a police officer there. Another car had stopped. So they didn't need any more help than is needed. I'm sure it didn't look like anybody was hurt, so that was a good thing. But yeah, if you've ever visited Muskoka, Huntsville is definitely the place to go. There's a lot of places to go in beautiful Muskoka, and of course lots of mom and pop shops, and have amazing foods and treats and things like that. I still can't get over what time it is. It's like, okay, what are you going to do for the next 4 hours? I'm just going to kick back, relax. I have another tin of fuel, so I will be good until 12. Then we'll turn on the electric blanket. We'll plug it into the Jackery, and that'll probably keep us warm till about 3. And I think it's going to go down to -2 tonight. And if it does, I think I'll be fine in the sleeping bag with the electric blanket. But I do have my -9 backup sleeping bag, and that's I put that in right at the beginning of the fall, just in case one morning in the middle of the night I wake up and it's just really cold and I need to get some heat onto me as quickly as possible. All right, so I'm gonna reorganize, clean up a little bit, and then maybe watch some TV. Maybe some YouTube. I think we're running out of fuel. 10 to 6, just ran out of fuel. All nice and frozen. We've got heat. It's back on. Just working on a little editing, but we definitely need the heat. My heater just went out, and when you have an empty container, you can't hear anything inside. For this one, you can actually hear fuel still in there, so I'm thinking it's just too cold for it, and again, it condensates and it gets colder and colder as it's being used. So I'm just going to let it thaw for a bit. Let's get the electric blanket working. Plug that in, turn this on. Then you got to turn on the AC. That's on, so all these plugs are working now. Let's turn that right up to high, because that will definitely, well, possibly kind of warm the air above it a little bit. And then maybe in about 10 minutes, I'm going to put that on top of my electric blanket. Let that get warm back up, because there is definitely fuel in there that I can use to keep this beast warm. Again, it's only 6:30. You know, I'd like to have it on for another couple hours for sure. It's now 20 to 7. Let's see if I'm right with this. Does this still have fuel in it? The electric blanket's nice and warm at least. Yeah, there we go. That's got to be another hour of fuel in there for sure. I'm hoping anyway. Well, it's 10 to 9, and it is 7.3 degrees Celsius. which is 45.3 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to go use the facilities, brush my teeth, come back here, and then hit the hay. I think I'm just going to get an early night shut-eye and see you guys in the morning, and we'll get some coffee going. Good morning, guys. It is 7:35 and it is -5 outside, and my jackery right now, this is nice and warm. I woke up at 6:30 with this off. I think I woke up again probably around 3 and this was off, so I think it only has a certain time limit for how long it's going to be on, so you kind of get a little bit cold, and it reminds you to wake up and turn it back on. So we're down to 31 or 30. And, oh, why did that shut off? Uh-oh. I must have ran out of battery power on this thing. No, I did not run out of power. But I wish that would just turn on to white. But anyway, had a great sleep. Super quiet. That's the best thing about being at the campgrounds instead of Five Guys parking lot or anything. There's no trucks and no cars and no motorcycles. Let's get up and make some coffee. This thing is still soaked from last night. It didn't get warm enough in here to get that to dry out, so even though I hung it up. Let's get those boots on. It's frozen. There we go. Fresh snow. Be a little bit hotter, but the butane doesn't like cold, and it started running low real fast. But some people will put the butane container inside their jacket, keep it nice and warm so that you can use it a bit longer. Anyway, we'll drink this up and get out of here. Just after 8, we managed to survive our first solo winter camp. I pretty sure I did some last, like the beginning of 2023, but I think this is the coldest one. I can't remember if I did it in 2022 or 2023, any other cold nights like this. This is the first time I think I've been in a campground, definitely in December, and freezing my buttocks off. All right, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me on this cold winter eve and day. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more of these. I also take suggestions on what to cook. Something simple like that is great, nothing too complicated. And yeah, we'll continue doing these moving forward. And if you have a recommendation of beer you'd like to see me sample, I'm more than happy to do that for you. So thanks to every single one of you guys for hanging out and watching these videos. Thanks to all my channel members for all your monthly support, and my supporters over on Patreon. You guys rock. Talk to you guys later.